Today's session and installment of MOTM is about the Biometric Information Privacy Act that was created in Illinois in 2008. It was intended to address the then new technology of fingerprint scans at point of sale locations for supermarkets, gas stations, and other entities that were trying to roll out the newest technology in the late 2000s with respect to collection of fingerprints for ease of consumers to be able to use the biometric information and check out from their services. The Act defines a number of terms, including what a biometric identifier is. That is defined under the Illinois Biometric Information Privacy Act as a retina or iris scan, so of your eyes, a fingerprint, a voice print, or scan of your hand or face geometry. What the law did was, unlike a lot of privacy laws throughout the United States, is it actually created a private cause of action for violations of the Act, with statutory damages of $1,000 for negligent acts and $5,000 for intentional acts. For almost the first decade that the law was in effect, the law remained dormant. In 2016, plaintiffs' lawyers in Illinois latched onto this statutory violation regime and framework, and the number of putative class actions grew exponentially. There's now thousands of these cases that have been through the system, and most of them settle. Most of them, unlike the original intent of the Act, of these lawsuits are designed to go after employers who are using the technology for employee timekeeping to address leakage that was occurring in terms of timekeepers not necessarily punching out at the end of their shifts and things of that nature. What the law requires is that an entity in possession of biometric identifiers, as I mentioned previously, must develop a written policy that's made available to the public that establishes a record retention schedule. In addition, any entity collecting, capturing, purchasing, or using the biometric information must obtain the informed written consent of the consumer before they actually collect or store the data. And the Act goes into several categories, but the biggest categories that have been sued under include collection and storage of the biometric information, like by the employers, and transferring, selling, or otherwise onward transferring that information to users.